Deputy Secretary, let's start off and dive into things because Secretary Rollins said cabinet officials actually met with fertilizer execs from 4 fertilizer companies this week. So what did those conversations entail? Were you part of those conversations? And really, what's the biggest takeaway for farmers?
So yes, I was part of those conversations, and we had multiple cabinet officials here. We had the Secretary of Commerce, we had the trade representative, among others who were in the room, as well as our 2 state counterparts who joined about the real harm that farmers are facing from uncertainty in the market, and equally as importantly, years of elevated prices. And I think that's an important point. For people who don't pay attention to ag every day like your listeners do, they may think this fertilizer thing came out of nowhere. But American farmers know that we're on year 5 or more of elevated prices for fertilizer, questions about adequate supply of all fertilizer types. So I see this as an opportunity now that the attention of everyone is focused on fertilizer, not just agriculture, to begin to solve the problem that has taken years to develop and that has been exacerbated by the current situation in the Middle East, so that we don't find ourselves in another long-term question about fertilizer supply going forward.
Let's talk more short-term real quick, because even with the strait reopening on Friday, that's good news. We know it will take time to get shipments flowing again when we look at fuel, when we look at fertilizer. So what additional efforts can be done in the short term, Deputy Secretary, to help provide fertilizer price relief for producers?
Well, one of the things that we are looking at, and one of the things I talked to Mosaic about, was this CVD order that is out there, this countervailing duty order. Nutrien has already said we don't need it. Nutrien, along with Mosaic, that's 90% of phosphate. So the question is, if Nutrien doesn't need it, why does Mosaic need it? I put that question to them. They said they may have an answer for me, and an answer that may surprise some people in terms of a little bit of a shift from where they've been previously. I won't believe it until I see it in writing. I've told them to submit me any proposal they have in writing. I hope that they will do so, and they need to do so quickly. I am happy that we have had some other companies out there that are innovators that have come to us at USDA with concrete proposals to provide more fertilizer supply, much of it domestically. And I'm also happy that there are some companies like Pivot Bio, for example, that have gone out and said, with our innovative technology on the nitrogen end, we're going to be providing additional supply to farmers. And they even went so far as to say, we're locking in our price for 3 years. The price that you will be paying today for our nitrogen products is the same you will pay in 27 and the same you will pay in 28. We have been impressed with the number of companies, they may not be the market leaders, but who are seeing this as an opportunity to innovate and, quite frankly, as an opportunity to steal market share. And I think some more of these types of announcements will be forthcoming as we put our plan together.